Welcome to Samvad of Narayana Academy, sir. We have RDO of Kuppam with us. So, Raju, sir, who cracked APPSC in 2022 and got second rank. He has huge experience in the UPSC and civil services examinations. Let us interact with sir and learn more about civil services and how to get selected into the examination. Sir, we welcome you warmly to be part of Samvad. Thank you very much for accepting our invite.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. It's my pleasure to share my, journey with you. I feel it will, help the students who are aspirants now. They will understand that an average person, an average intelligent person, coming from a simple,
Rural
background, humble family, can crack the civil services. Because I am very happy to share, sir.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్ థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ హలో సార్ మీరు సివిల్ సర్వీసెస్కి మొట్టమొదటిసారిగా ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వాలన్న ఆలోచన ఎప్పుడు వచ్చింది ఎందుకు దీనివైపు మీరు అడుగులు వేశారు
Sir, when I was studying in SV University, Sri Venkateswara University, Tirupati, my friend Amarnath Reddy has suggested me
ఓకే
to take up this civil services as a career. అండ్ యూనివర్సిటీలో మాకు మంచి లైబ్రరీ ఉండేది. ఆ లైబ్రరీలో వేరియస్ మ్యాగజైన్స్ వచ్చేటివి. ఆ మ్యాగజైన్స్ చదవడం, అలాగే అప్పట్లో మా ఫ్రెండ్ అంటే అమర్నాథ్ రెడ్డి వాళ్ళ ఫ్రెండ్, హీ క్రాక్డ్ దట్ యూపీఎస్సీ అట్ దట్ టైమ్.
ఓకే
And he was he cracked that civil services and got into this IRAS, Indian Railway Account Service. అలా మా ఫ్రెండ్ ఇచ్చిన మోటివేషను, అప్పుడు మా ఫ్రెండ్ వాళ్ళ ఫ్రెండ్ సివిల్ సర్వెంట్ అవ్వడం, ఆ మ్యాగజైన్స్ ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్సు, ప్లస్ నాకు కూడా ఏంటంటే ఒక రూరల్ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ నుంచి రావడం వల్ల, ఒక ఫార్మింగ్ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ నుంచి రావడం వల్ల మనం ఎక్కువగా ఈ రెవెన్యూ ఆఫీసెస్ చుట్టూ తిరుగుతూ ఉంటాం, గవర్నమెంట్ ఆఫీసెస్
ఓకే
ఫర్ వేరియస్ పర్పసెస్. అదేంటంటే మా ఫాదరు షేర్ చేసుకోవడము, గ్రామీణ ప్రాంతాల్లో ఆ గవర్నమెంట్ జాబ్కు ఉండేటటువంటి విలువ, అంటే మంచి రికగ్నిషన్ ఉండడము, మనం కూడా ఆఫీసర్ అయితే ప్రజలకు ఏదైనా సహాయం చేయొచ్చు. మనం గ్రామీణ ప్రాంతం నుంచి వచ్చాము కాబట్టి
Social impact
ఏదో సోషల్ వాళ్ళ యొక్క సమస్యలు మనకు ఫస్ట్ హ్యాండ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్తో తెలుసు కాబట్టి మనం కొంచెం పాజిటివ్గా రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వచ్చు అనే ఉద్దేశంతో ఈ సివిల్ సర్వీసెస్ కెరీర్ని టేకప్ చేయడం జరిగింది. అండ్ ఫైనలీ ఐ గాట్ ఇన్ టు ది సివిల్ సర్వీసెస్.
ఎస్ సార్ సార్ ఒక గ్రామీణ విద్యార్థిగా మీరు ఎటువంటి కష్టాలు పడ్డారు టు గెట్ ఇన్ టు సివిల్ సర్వీసెస్
యాక్చువల్లీ మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ మై ఎడ్యుకేషన్ వాజ్ ఇన్ తెలుగు మీడియం.
ఓకే
తెలుగు మీడియం అవడం వల్ల కొంచెం నాకు ఇబ్బంది అనిపించింది. డిఫికల్టీస్ అంటే కాంపిటీషన్ హ్యాస్ నో ఫేస్ అంటాం. కాంపిటీషన్కి తెలియదు వీఆర్ పూరా రిచ్చా, నో వీఆర్ ఇంటెలిజెంట్ అండ్ నాట్ ఇంటెలిజెంట్ తెలియదు. ఈ కాంపిటీషన్లో ఏంటంటే మనం సక్సెస్ అవ్వాలంటే మన కాంపిటెన్సీ లెవెల్స్ని పెంచుకోవాలి. అలాగే నా స్కిల్ సెట్స్ అన్నీ కూడా చాలా లోలో ఉండేటివి వెన్ ఐ స్టార్టెడ్ ఫర్ సివిల్ సర్వీసెస్.
ఓకే
స్లోలీ ఐ లెర్న్ ద స్కిల్స్, ఐ ఫోకస్ ఆన్ ద సబ్జెక్ట్స్. అలాగా ఓవర్ ఎ పీరియడ్ ఆఫ్ టైమ్ ఐ ఓవర్కమ్ ఆల్ దిస్ డిఫికల్టీస్
ఓకే
అండ్ ఫైనలీ ఐ ఎక్సెల్డ్ ఇన్ ఇట్.
మీరు ఎక్కడన్నా కోచింగ్ తీసుకున్నారా సివిల్ సర్వీసెస్కి సంబంధించి ఏ విధంగా ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యారు హౌ వాజ్ యువర్ ప్రిపరేషన్ డేస్
ఎస్ సార్, నేను సివిల్ సర్వీసెస్కి కోచింగ్ తీసుకోవడం జరిగింది. ఐ జాయిన్డ్ దిస్ వాజిరామన్ రవి ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ ఇన్ ఢిల్లీ.
ఓకే
అండ్ ఐ వాజ్ దేర్ ఇన్ ఢిల్లీ ఫర్ 5 years. దేర్ ఐ టుక్ కోచింగ్ అండ్ ఐ ప్రిపేర్డ్ దేర్.
ఓకే ఒక గ్రామీణ విద్యార్థి ఖచ్చితంగా ఢిల్లీకి పోవాల్సిందే అంటారా ప్రిపరేషన్కి ఇప్పుడున్న పరిస్థితుల్లో
సార్, ఇప్పుడున్న పరిస్థితుల్లో వెళ్ళాల్సిన అవసరం అయితే లేదు. దెర్ ఆర్ వేరియస్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్స్ దట్ ఆర్ దేర్ ఇన్ అవర్ నియర్ బై ప్లేసెస్ అండ్ ఆల్సో వేరియస్ ఎడ్యుటెక్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్స్ వచ్చినాయి, వేరియస్ యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్స్ వచ్చినాయి. అంటే మనకి ఇప్పుడు గైడెన్సు సబ్జెక్ట్ అనేది చాలా ఈజీలీ యాక్సెసిబుల్గా ఉంది కాబట్టి వీ కెన్ ప్రిపేర్ ఫ్రమ్ ఎనీవేర్. దెర్ ఇస్ నో need to compulsorily go to these no premier places to prepare for this exam.
ఓకే సార్ మీ కుటుంబం నేపథ్యం ఎటువంటిది? మీ తల్లిదండ్రులు కానీ, మీ కుటుంబం గానీ ఎక్కడి నుంచొచ్చారు? ఎటువంటి నేపథ్యం?
Sir, I am from this Annamaya district.
ఓకే.
My native place is this Kodulukuttupalle village.
ఓకే.
It is a hamlet of Pandillapalli village
ఓకే.
in Lakkaredipalli Mandalam, Annamaya district lo. It's a complete rural hamlet village. Still we don't have this bus facility.
ఓకే.
అటువంటి మారుమూల ప్రాంతం. మా పేరెంట్స్ ఆర్ ఫార్మర్స్ అండ్ ఐ ఆమ్ ద ఫస్ట్ టైం ఎడ్యుకేషనిస్ట్. ఫస్ట్ టైం మా ఫ్యామిలీస్లో మదర్ వైపు కానీ ఫాదర్ వైపు కానీ 10th క్లాస్ పాస్ అయ్యి పోస్ట్ గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ కంప్లీట్ చేసినటువంటి పర్సన్ నేనే.
ఓకే.
ఆ, అది సార్.
సో ఇప్పుడు మీకు ఈ విధమైన గ్రామీణ నేపథ్యం అయినప్పుడు కుటుంబం తరపు నుంచి ఎటువంటి సపోర్ట్ లభించింది?
సార్ మై ఫాదర్ హ్యాస్ నో మచ్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ బట్ హీ హ్యాస్ గుడ్ విజ్డమ్.
ఓకే.
ఈ యూజ్ టు సే దట్ ఈ వ్యవసాయం అనేది అంత లాభదాయకంగా లేదు. యూ వోంట్ ఎర్న్ ఎ గుడ్ లైవ్లీహుడ్ బై డిపెండింగ్ ఆన్ దిస్ అగ్రికల్చర్. మేము అలా నమ్ముకొనే చదువుకోలేకపోయాం. అప్పుడు అవకాశాలు లేవు. ఇప్పుడు మీకు అవకాశాలు ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి చదివిస్తున్నాం. బాగా చదువుకోండి. ఇఫ్ యూ గెట్ ఎ గుడ్ గవర్నమెంట్ జాబ్, వాళ్ళకి విలేజెస్లో అదే ఉంటుంది మైండ్ సెట్లో. దే డోంట్ నో దిస్ ప్రైవేట్ జాబ్ మచ్. గవర్నమెంట్ జాబ్ అనేది వాళ్ళకి తెలుసు. ఒక మంచి టీచర్ అయితే నువ్వు గవర్నమెంట్ టీచర్ అయితే ఇక నియర్ బై ప్లేస్లోనే వర్క్ చేస్తూ మమ్మల్ని చూసుకుంటూ ఆ కనెక్టివిటీ ఉంటుంది, మంచిగా ఉంటుందని ఎప్పుడు చెప్తుండేవారు.
ఓకే.
బట్ ఓవర్ ఏ పీరియడ్ ఆఫ్ టైమ్ మై డ్రీమ్ చేంజ్డ్ ఫ్రమ్ బికమింగ్ ఎ టీచర్ టు సివిల్ సర్వెంట్.
ఓకే. సార్ మీ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ బ్యాక్‌గ్రౌండ్ ఏంటి? మీరు ఇంతకుముందు అన్నట్లు యూనివర్సిటీ వాతావరణంలో పెరిగాను, చదువుకున్నాను. దాని యొక్క ఇంపాక్ట్ ఏ విధంగా ఉంది మీ కెరియర్ సెలక్షన్‌లో గానీ, ముందుకెళ్ళడంలో గానీ?
ఎస్ సార్, ఐ స్టడీడ్ మై అండర్ గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ ఇన్ కడప. అప్పుడు నేను ఒక స్పోకెన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ క్లాసెస్కి వెళ్ళేవాడిని.
ఓకే.
ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ ఐఎమ్ నాట్ రిమెంబరింగ్ హిజ్ నేమ్. ఈ స్టడీడ్ ఇన్ యూనివర్సిటీ.
ఓకే.
ఆయన మాకు ఎప్పుడు చెప్తూ ఉండేవాడు, మీరు యూనివర్సిటీలో చదవాలి. యూనివర్సిటీ ఎకో సిస్టమ్ చాలా బాగుంటుంది. ఇట్ ఈస్ కండ్యూసివ్ ఫర్ లర్నింగ్. ఇట్స్ ఎ గుడ్ లర్నింగ్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ అండ్ యూ విల్ ఆల్సో ఫ్రీ ఫ్రమ్ ఆల్ ఫినాన్షియల్ బర్డన్స్. యూ విల్ గెట్ ఫ్రీ అకామిడేషన్, ఫ్రీ ఎడ్యుకేషన్, ఫ్రీ ఫ్రమ్ ఆల్ దీస్ థాట్స్.
ఓకే.
యూ విల్ గెట్ ఎ గుడ్ క్వాలిటీ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ అండ్ మంచి పెద్ద లైబ్రరీస్ ఉంటాయి. దేర్ యూ విల్ హ్యావ్ యాక్సెస్ టు గుడ్ మ్యాగజైన్స్ దట్ ఆర్ నాట్ ఈజీలీ అవైలబుల్ అవుట్ సైడ్.
యెస్.
ఆయన మాకు బాగా ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్స్ చేశాడు.
ఓకే.
దెన్ ఆ టైంలో ఐ రోట్ దిస్ ఐసెట్.
ఓకే.
అట్ దట్ టైమ్ మై ఓన్లీ ఎయిమ్ వాస్ టు గెట్ ఇన్ టు దిస్ యూనివర్సిటీస్.
ఓకే.
అన్ఫార్చునేట్లీ ఐ గాట్ సీట్ ఇన్ శ్రీ వెంకటేశ్వర యూనివర్సిటీ.
ఓకే.
That environment changed my life.
Okay.
There I met new friends. There I got new thoughts.
ఓకే.
There my aim was broadened. Likewise, I dreamt of becoming a civil servant.
ఓకే.
Yes.
సార్ ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఒక గ్రామీణ నేపథ్యం తెలుగు మీడియం స్టూడెంట్‌గా ఉండి, తర్వాత ఇంగ్లీష్ మీడియంకి వచ్చి సివిల్ సర్వీస్ తీసుకోవాల్సిన పరిస్థితి ఏర్పడింది. సో మీ ఈ మొత్తం కెరియర్‌లో మీ లాంగ్వేజ్ యొక్క ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఏంది? ఎగ్జామ్ క్లియరింగ్‌లో గానీ, లేదంటే మీరు ఇప్పుడు పనిచేస్తున్న వృత్తిలో గానీ, ఇన్ ప్రొఫెషన్ ఆల్సో వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఆఫ్ లాంగ్వేజ్?
Sir, language is a very important thing. Language is a platform that helps us to communicate our thoughts to somebody else. These days everything is available in English. It's a global language. To interact with superiors, to interact with entrepreneurs, to interact with somebody who is from other states. Language is a very important thing. ఆ టైంలో నేను చదువుకున్న తెలుగు మీడియం అయినా I was always fascinated about this English language.
ఓకే.
Later I joined degree in English medium. After that I joined spoken English course because I was very enthusiastic about this learning this new language, English language. And also in university also we had a group of friends who used to talk always in English.
ఓకే.
Even in Delhi I used to interact with my friends in English. I actually observed this importance of getting good command over the English
ఓకే.
and I practiced it. And I also tell to everybody,
ఓకే.
don't think about the difficulty Don't think about the, no, that I am from Telugu medium. I know Telugu, but I don't know English. Nobody knows everything while we are born.
Yes.
These are all skills that we learn over a period of time. If
Exactly.
you focus on it, you will get that skill and you will excel in it. That's why always focus on learning something that you don't know.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So increasing skill sets
Yes.
is very important in clearing the examination అంటారు. సార్ ఇప్పుడు మీకు యూపీఎస్సీలో కానీ ఏపీఎస్సీలో కానీ మెయిన్స్ మొత్తం కూడా మీరు ఇంగ్లీష్లోనే రాసి ఉంటారు
Yes.
ఖచ్చితంగా. వాట్ ఈస్ ద రోల్ ఆఫ్ న్యూస్ పేపర్స్, ఇంగ్లీష్ న్యూస్ పేపర్స్, హిందూ ఆర్ ఇండియన్ ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ ఇన్ పికింగ్ అప్ వర్డ్స్ అండ్ రీప్రొడ్యూసింగ్ దమ్ ఇన్ యువర్ ఆన్సర్ షీట్?
So newspapers are the most important in competitive examinations, and we neglect the most. And initially we start with newspaper. For a period of time, we neglect newspaper and we switch to these current affairs magazines. But I personally feel reading newspaper is very, very important.
ఓకే,
There you will get to know what is happening in and around the world.
ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ.
Actually, newspaper reading shapes our personality, shapes our thought process.
ఎస్.
It will also tell us which events are important, no, which news items are important for the exam.
ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ.
But when you read the current affairs magazines, you don't catch it because everything is clubbed and put it in one single magazine.
ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ.
There you don't find much.
డిస్క్రీట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్.
Yes,
ఓకే.
that's why I always recommend any person who is preparing for any competitive exam, do read the newspaper on a daily basis. I don't recommend particular newspaper to be read.
ఓకే.
Any newspaper you can take and read it. Even if it is a local newspaper, does not matter.
ఎస్.
You just read it. And this reading should actually bring curiosity.
ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ.
Passive reading is not a good thing. Active reading is very important. While reading, you should be curious enough.
ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ.
You should be, you should have that excitement to know what's happening. Right now, there is a huge conflict in Middle East. We should focus on it. Why it is called Middle East? Why Israel have these issues? Why Middle East has these issues? Why there is that Arab and Israel conflict, Jews conflict?
You have to understand the roots of the topic.
Yes, we should understand that. We should have that curiosity and excitement to know what is that issue, what is all it about. Then you, at the end, after knowing the information, you should have one opinion. What is the way out? Gandhiji once said that an eye for an eye will make the whole world blind. We should think about how to bring peace in the Middle East or in any war happening places.
Okay.
Yes, we should be always a solution oriented person.
We need to have that knowledge about worldly affairs, at least a basic understanding about the worldly affairs through newspapers especially. Sir, endured 5 to 6 years of UPSC experience.
Yes, sir.
So what was your UPSC experience and how you endured this 5 to 6 years of experience, and what motivated you on day-to-day basis?
Sir, my background, where I came from, was the constant source of inspiration. I want to make something, different. I want to choose a different path and I want to become successful in it.
Okay.
And I have this attitude of not having regrets in future.
Okay.
Let me try. If I get it, I will become successful. If I don't get it, I will live without regret.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, that sustained my preparation.
So kind of Nishkama Karma concept in Bhagavad Gita.
Yes.
Just work, don't think about the fruits.
Yes, okay. If results come, you are happy.
Right.
Even if results won't come, you will be happy because you don't have the regret. Regret, kills our happiness.
Exactly.
That I could have tried because there is nothing that we cannot achieve. Because we are all average intelligence people
Exactly.
and we can achieve anything. We don't need that super intelligence to crack something. Average intelligence is more than enough. Only thing that differentiates ranker from the non-ranker is that sustainability, that interest, that focus that we need to maintain.
That curiosity you need to maintain 5 to 6 years.
If you are super intelligent, if you are intelligent and lucky, you may get it in 1 year, 2 years. If you are not intelligent, you can acquire those skills and you can become intelligent over a period of time and you can get it after few years. But at the end of the day, we will become an officer, we will become civil servant, and we will live without regrets. That is the greatest thing that we can do in this life. We
As
should
you
live
said,
without regrets.
as you said now about luck factor, what is the truth about luck factor in civil services, sir?
సార్ లక్ అనేది మనం చెప్పలేం సార్. లక్ని మనం మెజర్ కూడా చేయలేం. బట్ లక్ అనేది ఉంటుంది అనిపిస్తుంది. అంటే మనం యాక్చువల్లీ లక్ ఫాలోస్ ద హార్డ్ వర్క్.
Yes.
యూనో జస్ట్ లుకింగ్ ఆఫ్టర్ లక్ వితౌట్ హార్డ్ వర్కింగ్ ఇట్ వోంట్ పే.
Luck favor hard working people అంటారు.
హార్డ్ వర్క్ చేయాలి. వి ప్రే ద గాడ్ దట్
We should leave it to cosmological forces అంతే.
బెస్ట్ ఆఫ్ సమ్ లక్ ఆన్ us.
Yes, sir.
Yes, God will definitely give us that luck.
Luck always favor hardworking
Yes,
people, sir, as in your case.
Yes.
Enduring that much, we have got selected in APPSC with the second rank and selected as RDO in 2022. So, what was your initial feeling about that?
Sir, I failed lot of times. No, giving attempts one after the another. But failure was not strange to me. I failed intermediate twice.
Okay.
No, I failed in mathematics 2 times, and I studied intermediate for 3 years.
Okay.
Failure was not a big thing for me. But continuous failure, one after the another, that too, that career is also important. Parents are looking for success. Parents are also looking for success. I am getting aged year by year.
Okay.
Getting success at that time was a great respite actually.
Okay.
Like a great relief. I cannot express in words. That was a great joyful moment in my life.
Okay.
That was the happiest moment till date in my life.
So, how your parents were feeling about it initially when you told that I got second rank?
So my parents were super excited.
Okay.
They don't know about first or second RDO. They don't know much about it.
Okay.
They got to know that my son became successful. He came out of that failures.
Okay.
Now he got into something. He got job. That is the only thing they knew at that time. They were the super happy.
Okay.
I was not there with them when my results were out, but they were most happiest.
Okay. So, do you think that the failures in your intermediate or 5 attempts in UPSC gave you that mettle required to become an officer and work in the ground?
Yes, sir. Failures are actually a good thing. Google CEO used to say that, expect the failure earliest. Failing in life is not a, crime. It's not a bad thing. But we should learn the things from that failure. We should take that failure as a lesson. And that failure taught me many lessons. Failing in intermediate taught me many valuable lessons. What the society expects from us, how society treats the failure, how society treats the success, like that. Those opinions and those, their opinions, their way of looking at me did not change my attitude. I was always thinking about how to become successful.
Okay.
Failure is not a bad thing.
And
Yes, that failure gave me a lot of confidence actually.
okay.
That I can do anything. I failed in intermediate itself.
You saw all those early failures.
That's why failure did not bring me much sadness. That's why I took this civil service as a career, because I don't want any regret in my life. I did not care about failures. Let me be a failure person, no problem. But I don't have regrets.
Just have to give your full.
I just have to give my effort.
Okay.
Let it be whatever happens. Yes, sir.
Sir, what are those if priority or important two things that changed before the night of selection and after the night of selection?
So I'm not getting it, sir.
So, what changed after selection?
Sir, మైండ్లో ఎప్పుడు ఒక ఒక థింకింగ్ రన్ అవుతూ ఉండేది. మై పేరెంట్స్ వాంటెడ్ మీ టు బీ ఏ గవర్నమెంట్ సర్వెంట్, గవర్నమెంట్ జాబ్ హోల్డర్, బట్ ఐఎమ్ వర్కింగ్ ఇన్ ప్రైవేట్ సెక్టర్. దే ఆర్ నాట్ హ్యాపీ అబౌట్ ఇట్.
ఓకే.
And they worked very hard to get me educated. They sacrificed a lot, and I am not able to give that happiness to them. I am earning good salaries, private. I am happy with private job, but they are not happy. ఈ జాబ్ వచ్చినప్పుడు that I felt that now I made my parents happy, because they are the very normal parents, grown parents, you know with no normal means of life. They worked very hard, beyond proportion, and it's my duty to work for them to bring happiness in their life.
ఓకే.
This job has given that happiness to them and me also.
Yeah.
And second more thing is, I all of a sudden, that sense of responsibility entered into my mind. I became more responsible. The way I talk, the way I treat the people, the way I discuss the things, my own way of conducting
Changed
in public life has changed.
because it is more impactful now.
Yes. Now people will look at me. People will see me that he is an officer. That some sort of responsibility in the society.
Yes. So, what is the kind of training the government will give you when you become deputy collector, and where do you spend these days?
Sir, after selection, we went through 1 year of training, and most of the training, is in field. Uh, training as an MRO, training as a village revenue officer, training as an this revenue inspector, like that. We are trained in all departments at the field level. At the same time, we were given that theoretical training at the academy also for 3 months. This comprehensive training of field and this classroom, has shaped us.
Yes.
As a complete officer.
Sir, by the time you got selected, elections came, and yes, in post your training, you got election experience also.
Yes, sir.
What is the kind of effort you made for conducting elections? What was that experience?
Yes, sir. That was a great experience. That's a great, responsible job. Responsible that thing that we have done during elections. I was the returning officer of, 59 Bhimavaram Assembly constituency. That was the largest constituency in terms of voters in West Godavari. Almost around 2.5 lakh voters. Most of the voters are urban voters. That Bhimavaram was a municipality, and most of the voters are residing there. As an RO, we have great responsibility. Conducting elections in a free and fair manner. It's not a simple thing.
Exactly.
We have to manage various things. There may be many things which are now under control, not in our control. That we need to control. We need to exercise that controllability.
Lot of interdepartmental coordination is required,
Coordination is required. Lot of human resource management.
as it is biggest festival of democracy.
Yes, that was a great experience, sir. And we were fortunate to have
He's actually
collector, Sumit sir, who is now the Chittur collector. He was the district election officer of West Godavari when I was the RO there. And sir used to guide us, sir used to instruct us. And the presence of that sir was a great confidence to all of us. That's why we should always have a good boss.
Yes.
During the difficult and tough tasks. That gives us a lot of confidence.
Yes.
The greatest thing that I observed in Sir is he always supports us during difficult times. He takes blame for wrong things. When good things happen, he will protect us. That
Give
God
credit to
yes, yes. That's a great leadership.
It's a leadership trait. Great
Yes.
leadership.
Once I heard from Abdul Kalam. Sir.
Yes. Abdul Kalam says about it.
Yes. That quality I observed and I experienced with my collector, sir.
Sir, as a RDO, what is the role RDO have in society and what is the kind of impact?
Sir, RDMO means it's like revenue divisional officer or subdivision magistrate. Sir, generally we do what collector does at the district. We do at the division level.
Okay.
We are the division level officers. You know, taking care of the divisions and working under the leadership of the district collector. And earlier in British times, they used to know this revenue administration used to play an important role in regulatory thing. They used to do more of regulatory things. Right now, the priority has changed. Priorities were changed after independence. Now we are doing more of developmental activities.
Development role.
We are our time and energies are mostly spent on these developmental activities. Revenues. There are many revenue services that we are offering to the public, and we are playing an important role in delivering those revenue services, and also some sort of regulatory services, and also we play this magisterial role. They are also very important.
So more of a divisional development officer role.
Yes, sir. Yes, more of developmental role, but also this regulatory role is there, and also this magisterial role is there, and also this services delivery role also there. It's a more of a dynamic job.
Yes, sir.
So more of this you know this multidisciplinary.
So it requires more, these one profile where more public attention is there.
Yes, sir.
Where you interact with public on day-to-day basis.
Yes, sir. We work at the field level. We have constant interaction with the public, and public come to us whenever they have a problem related to land or any issue. They know this revenue department well. Whatever problem they have, first they come to us. That's why we have a huge responsibility in society as an RDO.
So recently you took up charge in Kuppam.
Yes, sir.
And how was the terrain for you working?
Sir, Kuppam is a very beautiful place. Here people are very nice, very kind, very hardworking. You know, the terrain is very beautiful. Lot of forest, greenery is there, and I came with blank mind. After coming here, I fell in love with Kuppam, and I am enjoying my job here.
So if it is a CM constituency,
Yes,
there must be a lot of workload, pressure, and there is a lot of development role involved.
Sir, I look it as a more responsibility. I don't feel any pressure. I don't feel there is some sort of difficulty. Not nothing like that. I feel it is more of responsibility. Since it is a honorable CM constituency, I feel it is more responsible post that we need to deliver that trust. We need to deliver that responsibility. That gives me satisfaction. Delivering the trust, delivering the responsibility is my satisfaction.
Sir, sitting in this particular role as RDO, specifically in politically little important position, which is Kuppam. So, what are the important traits you suggest to students to pick up at the early stage who are preparing for civil services?
So traits means you should have both these perseverance skills. You should have that consistent you know taking up something and persevering it.
Yeah.
Continuously doing it. That is very important. Perseverance is the most important. The second thing is never giving up attitude. We take up a lot of problems. We take up some public issues here. If we give up, they don't feel happy. Their problem won't be solved. We should have that never giving up attitude. And we should have that perseverance. They are very important. I suggest students to be consistent in what they do, and also they should have this never giving up attitude.
So, patience, perseverance, these are the important traits we need to consider. Right, sir. In your role, what is the kind of satisfaction you derive? If we consider 1 to 10 a satisfaction meter, what is the kind of satisfaction we derive in the role?
In public issues, like some poor farmer comes to us, he wants that patadar passbook. If we give it to them, give it to that poor farmer. He expresses happiness. That gives us satisfaction. Some person comes, I want this late death certificate for my grandfather who was passed away in 1980s, 1990s. We need his death certificate. If we deliver it, he expresses that happiness. That is our satisfaction. Solving people problems, you know, is the source of happiness, source of satisfaction for me. I always look for satisfaction in fulfilling my responsibility. I don't go home with some sort of guilty that I would have done something,
But we
no,
couldn't do.
to do something for them to solve their problem. Like that.
So it's more about solving problems to the common man,
Yes, sir.
deriving satisfaction. Sir, you also worked as a faculty before.
Yes, sir.
So, what are the traits or what are the teachings a student should get from a faculty? What do you suggest to the faculty that these need to be taught for an officer at the early age?
Sir, teaching means, sir, telling the students subject, the concepts in an understanding way. And also, we should be responsible, we are there to make the students, competent. Fulfilling that responsibility is very important, sir. We should guide them. We should be a supportive system for everything.
Yes.
If the students feeling low, we should guide them. We should uplift them through that moral aid, that support.
Two important traits a student should have to crack this examination.
Sir, this perseverance skill, consistency is very important, and never giving up attitude. You should always have that attitude of not giving up. The failures do come and go, but you should be consistent, and you should have that never giving up attitude. Those two are very important, sir, that I feel.
Patience and perseverance are important attributes, then you should consider. Sir, most of the faculty who are teaching up now, so do you think that they need to change the strategy and accommodate a more competitive strategy when they're teaching for UPSC?
Yes, sir. In this UPSC teaching is a different thing. You should always keep the, this skill set of the students in my mind. We should always improve the skill set of the students. Aspirants to success in this exam, to become successful in this exam. They have this habit of this, developing the learning curiosity in the aspirants. The teacher should first ignite that curiosity. With that curiosity, the student will learn many things that will help them to crack this exam.
So post selection also, most of the people believe that officers will lose that learning curve. How to stay consistent and how to learn, in long enduring profession.
Sir, these jobs are little bit busy. No, we have a long working hours every day. We do learn the things. This civil services offer very lot of diversity. That too being a deputy collector. After conferring this IAS, we work in various departments. Lot of diversity is there.
Okay.
Definitely there we need to learn. Learning is always there, because without learning we cannot deliver our responsibility, because every subject is new. Like if you become some sort of secretary in health department, you need to learn that subject of health. Education department, there we need to learn the subject of education. That's why learning is always there, sir. I do suggest that one should learn. Not only this core subject skills, but also personality development skills, right? And also learning the new concepts. These days, these latest technologies are a big thing. Artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science, data analytics. You should also learn these things. Then only we will become successful in this career.
To be more competent in the
Yes, to be
profession.
more competent and to be more adaptive. One who adapts will survive.
as it is a dynamic profession. One person has to work in education, health,
sir.
every other department. So learning should be consistent. We should keep learning that reading skill or writing skill which we acquire. We should keep
Keep on improving.
practicing it. Sir, what are the challenges you faced in this profession as of now? So there is a myth that people believe that government job is a 10 to 5 job.
Sir, it is not like that. It's a great responsible job. There are no fixed working hours. We do work for a very long time from morning 9 to evening 6, 7, 8. There are no fixed timing hours. And we also don't feel it as a 10 to 5 job. That way we don't deliver much. The moment we think it about as a 10 to 5 job, we don't deliver much. No, it's a job. No, it's not. It's more of responsible job. It's more of some sort of service oriented job. That's why timing is not a matter for us.
One should have zeal for service.
Yes, that is also that is also one of the challenge. We do have very less time for the family. That is where complaint comes.
So they always say that officers will not have work life.
Yeah, balance. Yes, that is bit difficult, but still we can manage by being more efficient. Doing the things in a short time, by being more efficient, effective, we can have that balance. It all depends on our managing the things.
One's administrative skill set. So if you become efficient, it will not be a problem that so we can manage both professional and personal as well. Sir, who inspired you? I mean, before your university, who inspired you in civil services to become servant? Who is your reference group? Whom you look up all the time and say, I have to behave like this person, I have to look like this person, I have to talk like this person?
And there is no specific or no constant person to take reference. It changes.
Okay.
It changes
For every skill set, you will have a new reference group.
Yes. While I was a student, I was inspired by Vivekananda a lot. Huh? Vivekananda's quotations used to inspire me a lot. After some point of time, Abdul Kalam's autobiography, his way of, you know, coming up from a small town,
Rameshwaram to
and becoming president, that inspired me a lot. This inspiration is drawn from various sources and from various people's lives, and it is not constant.
so more perspectives are evolving. We
Yes.
come up with a new reference group.
Yes.
So that's a good thing. Our ethics faculty will learn from that point in explaining to the students that reference groups are more dynamic in nature. Specifically, when you talk about what is the kind of role technology plays in administration as part of RDO professions?
So technology plays a very important role. These days, technology is very much integral of the administration, and we do use this technology very widely in disseminating various services. Like right now, you don't need to come to offices to register a grievance or to get some service.
PGRS.
You can use the that internet or system or technology. You can lodge a complaint or you can request for service. You will get it. Technology is the great leveler.
So it gives more access to
For
the
access to the public,
public.
and it is enhancing transparency and accountability, and also it is also enhancing the efficiency and effectiveness of the administration. We look it as a positive thing. Technology is a good thing, and we should always imbibe it. And see, this, as a revenue person, as a person who is administering, this revenue laws, this land is a big thing, and land is subject to a lot of disputes, a lot of uh, modifications, some sort of litigation all the time. And think about blockchain, using of blockchain technology in land administration. And blockchain is there we will eliminate the duplicacy.
Duplicacy. Yes.
That helps a lot if we bring it in land administration. That's why technology always very important to learn and to use in the administration.
It will definitely improve the efficiency
Yes.
of the work we're doing.
Yes.
So, what is the role of emotional intelligence in your present profession? What are the kind of emotions you go through every single day in this profession?
Yes, sir. Emotional intelligence very very important. I understand that it is nothing but understanding the emotions, analyzing the emotions, and responding to those emotions. You know, if you are not emotionally sensitive, if you are not understanding the emotions, and if you are not in a position to control your emotions also, it is not about learning, it is not about understanding the emotions of others, it is also understanding the emotions of us. That's why emotional intelligence is very important. You know, that's that's why I recommend that one should have good emotional intelligence, social intelligence, technical intelligence, you know, situational intelligence. There are various types of intelligence, but the most important intelligence is emotional intelligence. That way we can deliver more. We can reduce the error also.
Exactly.
Yes.
Sir, what is that one parameter that should motivate students, you think, after getting into profession? What is that one parameter like job security or identity? What should be that one parameter it should motivate the students
Sir,
about
the
this profession?
opportunity to serve the public at a larger scale that you don't get in public private sector.
Exactly.
You know, helping the needy, helping the poor people. That you get in this government sector, particularly in this IAS, IPS, and this civil services.
So the social impact parameter,
Yes, social impact parameter, the most important. Yes.
larger good to the larger amount of people.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Sir, thank you very much for participating in Samvad program. So your valuable inputs will definitely curate our students' preparation towards this examination. Thank you very much from bottom of my heart once again.
You are most welcome, sir. And thank you so much. And it took me to my old days, where I started. And I'm happy to share my journey with all the students, aspirants. I wish you all the very best. Be confident, be curious enough to learn the new things, and also be consistent and develop this attitude of never giving up in life. Definitely one day you will become a civil servant and you will do a lot of good things to the public. Always be, always have this mindset and always be positive. And thank you so much and all the very best and wishing you good luck. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you very much, sir. Thank you, sir.